Alright, sweetheart, so what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed?
Oh, you're good, Evan. You're good, man. I got my cat avocado shirt, so don't worry.
Okay, cool. I got my vampire shirt. Keep it clean, have a good safe chat.
There's no heart beating inside your chest. It's vanished until then.
We're live on Twitch.
Never to be seen again.
We're live on Facebook.
Never to be seen again.
Alright, we're live on YouTube. Right now they're seeing the screen, the starting screen, but they can still hear you.
Never to be seen again. I added a new widget to this. Never to be seen again.
That was awesome.
I'm still under the weather with my lemon in my throat.
Oh yeah, they can hear you guys talking. I'm gonna mute myself.
Glorious day, Nicole.
We are live, and I don't know what happened to the.
Why Evan hates Neverending Story.
Actually, I was scared of that wolf dude. So
Hold on, what the heck?
in the end,
Oh, the morgue?
yeah, whatever that was, I was kind of afraid. But as a kid, you're like, oh man, I never see that. Like, it horrified me.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, I mean, it was.
But
It was what was I doing?
Sorry, everybody. We are still just kind of figuring this out here. Just give me one more second, and we should have everything all lined up for you. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. We've got some special guests, which if I can get them over here. Hold on a second here. There we go. We'll make me smaller. Where can I go? I'm going to go right over here.
Where did I go?
All right. And let's see. We got Noel, Serrato, and the man, Evan.
Oh man.
Whatever your name is.
So man. Cheers.
All right.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and lift up your beverage. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the live drawing show.
Yeah. Woo!
Can't drink.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
Maybe we should
Wonderful.
have some-
Alright, let's try.
All right. So we've got looks like we got a pretty full house going on already, which is great. We got 2 viewers. Let me turn this down. All right. And we got a bunch of things. Let's catch up here. Keith Carmona says correct spelling is optional after 3 p.m. Astrazilla says YouTube is slightly delayed. Okay. Keith Carmona says, what's in the flask, Evan?
What do you think?
Let's see how it...
There's extra points for anybody that could guess that right. What's in Evan's flask? Mixture.
And we're going to...
What's in the flask? What's in the flask? What's in? Hey, that was another good movie. What's in the box? What's in the box?
Oh, no. Yeah, so you actually went and did... you ended up watching some of the movies we talked about.
Yeah, and I regret it. Philadelphia Experiment.
Oh,
It's like more like an experiment in sleep. Oh my god. Yeah.
really?
Wasn't that great? Seriously, watch it, and you see. You know, you don't have to take my word for it.
Hey, what you guys are talking about? Which ones? Just a quick
What
recap.
movies? We're talking about our favorite horror movies. What was our favorite war movies?
Mm-hmm.
What was the other thing? Yeah, I think there was like horror movies, our favorite scary movies, and war
Right.
movies. Yeah.
Like ever?
No, in our lifetimes, you know. And then,
Okay.
So Jason and I were like reminiscing about stuff because we're of an older generation, a bygone era, if you will, and we were talking about like Pet Cemetery and
Yeah, all
Oh, the
kinds of
back-
70s movies, right? Astrazilla says you should draw a picture of the back rooms. If you don't know about the back rooms, you have to look it up. It's awesome. Okay.
my backer room. What, you want? There's nothing there. It's just like backer rewards for my Kickstarter. That's all. That's all that's in my back room.
And okay, so what we're drawing, let's go through and introduce yourselves and what you're going to be drawing tonight.
Oh, okay.
So
No, go for it.
go ahead, Evan.
Me? Oh, I'm still setting up. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Evan Quiring, Scattered Comics' most scattered artist, and I'm drawing some pages of my new book for Murder City. I was gonna say Murder Mystery, Murder City Devil 2, which hopefully I'm gonna have out in the next 2 months. Published by Scattered Comics, colored by Diego Vasquez, and written and illustrated by myself, Evan Quiring.
Awesome. And so you're going to be drawing some stuff from that tonight?
That's correct. I am going to be working on some pages, if you will.
All right. And Noel, what are you going to be drawing tonight?
Again, hey, well, thanks for having me back on, Jason. Glad to see you again, Evan. So, I'm actually just reading a couple like this old backstory.
Oh, he's bringing out the old
Shadow.
Shadowhunters.
I have that.
Oh yeah, I'm just around page by page, and I'm probably just gonna be drawing from the girls today, and just having fun with it. Probably just doing a couple sketches, one sketch, because I'm intimidated. And then chatting with you guys, you fine gentlemen. So
Okay, all right. I'll do a. You gonna do a sketch? I'll do a sketch too. What the heck?
Okay, Ashzilla says Backrooms is an infinite place of randomly generated rooms with lights, yellow walls, soggy carpet, and you can only access it if you exit reality. And Keith Carmona says, probably reviewed by me.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
All right, so how come I'm on top of... There we go.
On top.
I thought we had this
we
set up.
Drawing, but I want to know what you are drawing today, Jason.
What? What am I drawing?
What are you going to be drawing?
Oh, I am going to be inking in some more backer rewards original sketches. Morales Viniola says, happy Jason and everyone. You are always super awesome and super full of positive energy. Thank you. And he is on Facebook. I think he's our one viewer on Facebook.
Right on, dude.
Thank you for joining us, Morales. He is always very supportive of all of us, and thank you so much. Oh, Mike is here. Mike James says, hello, happy Friday on show, but missing y'all. So, Mike, I believe you have a new campaign that just started up today. If you want to plug it, send the link below. Mike is always really supportive of our campaigns as well, so we want to help him out with his. Go ahead.
Mike what?
Mike James Bingston.
Right on. What's his campaign? What's his name? What's the name of the campaign?
It's been a long day. I'll have to look it up real quick. But I did. I actually backed it today. Mike, you're supposed to have a link to your campaign when you come on. Old One says, old ones or bold ones? I guess old ones, since your name is Old One.
Oh, Jason, if I may I say something? I am actually going to, since Noel's going to do a sketch, I too am going to do a sketch of this is kind of a spoiler for Murder City Devil 2 of the one of the characters one of the new foes that Murder City Devil is going to be facing.
Awesome.
This character called the Midnight Angel, and now this character is may be known more.
Jeez. I'm having some technical difficulties over here.
All right, everything okay?
Yeah, I just lost my postage machine.
Oh,
it fell off the table.
Not the Pitney Bowes. Oh, goodness. Buzz, yes, drawing a character here. Once I get this more fully formed out, then we can discuss it further, of course. I don't know if you guys can see that. I apologize, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. My setup is not the best.
I can see the paper. So, Tank Ferret says, hey, what is up, Tank? And Keith Carmona says, nice Golden Girls mug, Evan.
Thank you.
Is that a Golden Girls mug?
Yeah, Dee got this from me like a long time ago. Back when Betty White was still alive.
Old One said, someone has just spammed your computer. Yummy, delicious, # corny joke. Keith Carmona says, 4.0 quake hits Doobie's house. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess it looked pretty bad, huh?
And they never made a live broadcast again.
Never again. But now my table is all cleared off. So, I don't know. There might be a plus side to that. Old One said, why is it delicious? Because of the food called Spam.
I love spam, by the way. So
I love
Oh,
spam too. So I
You know,
can't-
you know, in Canada, we have spam, but over here it's called click.
what's it called?
It's called. I'm not making this up. It's called click. It's K-L. Long day. K-L-I-K. Click. Yeah.
Click.
Yeah. I'm not kidding.
super click. Super click.
Yeah.
I thought at first you were
It's
saying
the click.
quick, like
The click.
Like-
yeah.
the milk,
Sweet. Oh,
the milk
the
drink.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
So,
outline. Hey, so we got an outline going on. So it's gonna be one of the girls. There you go, guys. Almost done.
So I do apologize to Noel in advance. For some reason, his name is running across his forehead, and
It's all good.
just like in real life.
Actually, you're helping me out, Jason. You're putting more like letters on my head, so it's all good, dude.
You put like devil horns on me.
no, for some reason you're coming out fine.
Look at the chat.
Oh.
I wonder if there's a way I can take off the
Look at the chat.
words. There might be.
Oh,
Let's
dude.
see.
All right.
Nope, that's not it. What did I do?
What have I done? All right. So,
Well, now I lost all of you guys.
oh.
We're just
That's great.
emojis.
This gallery is empty. Oh my lord, what have I done? Oh, there we go. We're back.
This is like the Spinal Tap episode.
Look at the chat.
Let's see if I can remove view profile. No, remove. No, sequel. No. Oh well.
I
You're
guess
gonna-
it means Derek Smalls.
Old one is saying hospital worker comes the doctor's office and says there's a patient who says he is turning invisible. Doctor says, well, tell him I can't see him right now.
I'm laughing on the inside.
All right, man. Let's just draw, dude. So I know they could see you, Jason. So just draw. Let's just draw, dude.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I don't know.
That's all I could.
Apologize for my lighting. I don't know how good that is. I really got to work on my lighting here. And I got an idea. Hold on. I'm gonna turn on every light in my house, even the ones in the basement.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Let's see if I can find them again. Oh, here we go.
The bloody chat.
We're gonna have to call him back.
On record. Turn it up. Stop.
What is happening?
Look at the chat. There's people talking.
Let's try calling this guy
There's people talking.
back. Sorry, everybody.
The chat.
This is what happens when you. So Keith Carmona is laughing. He says, "Oh man, two Jasons." I know. It's
Wait, hold on a second.
and now Evan's not picking up his phone.
Hold on a second.
Okay. Can I stop this call? I'll try calling him again. Turn down. Well, it's not much live drawing tonight. Sorry, everybody. And now no one's picking up their phone. So I think it's just gonna be me tonight. All right. So it looks like it's just going to be me until they figure out to call me back because they are not picking up their phones. All right. So what are you going to do? All right, let me get some music going on here till they call back.
Get the safest.
Oh, we got an ad, of course. We're going to start off with an ad. Okay. All right, so let's get started here. Keith is just laughing his booty off about this. Old one says, what happened? I just want to tell some funny jokes, LOL. And... All right. All right. Old one says, what happened? I just want to tell something. Oh, okay. Did I say that one already? Hospital worker also says he also said his shrinking doctor says, well, he's going to have to be a little patient. All right. And I hope everyone else is being a little patient too while we get this all figured out. Oh, finally. Let's stop this. There he is. All right. So let's get him back up now. I mean, I tried calling you, but I tried calling you and Evan, but no one was picking up.
Evan's seen the phone coming out. He's trying to call you right now.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're back. Noel's back in the house.
Yeah, I'm like, I see the whole big picture. I'm just seeing myself. So.
And let's see. Old one says, why did Frankenstein bury himself in the graveyard? Because his hair dyed. Get it?
This guy's like this. Who's saying this?
Someone named Old One.
I guess he's having his comedy special.
I guess so.
Let him go, man. Let him do his thing, you know.
All right. I gotta get some vampires here.
I know Evan's trying to call you right now, dude. Because we ended the call, then that was it.
Okay.
So just keep on him. But are we still live right now?
Yep.
We are live.
You're live.
Weird.
You're back on the screen.
It's funny because I can't see you, but all I can see is my big head. But
My big head.
I'm glad I'm back.
I'm glad you're back too, man. I was like,
This is where, you know.
ooh, let me enlarge that.
You know, I don't know if you could see that right, but I was talking to Evan, and I was already telling them. I'm not sure if you guys caught this, but this is Jenna from Shadowhunters. Right. Well, I'm gonna put some clothes on her, but
Nice.
not right now. So
Keith Carmona says tonight's drink is a water lily. 1 ounce each of gin, lemon juice, triple sec, and creme de volette. Old one says, what did Frankenstein say about his artwork? It was a monster piece. All right, let me get you back down here.
I need a drum set, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's great. I
Right.
love.
I
I
got
love
enough-
it when
I got enough
People
room
start-
for Evan when he
yeah.
gets back here.
I'm pretty sure he's trying to get back. So he was talking about because he revealed he actually showed his drawing. He was saying that this is a new character. It's kind of like a spoiler for his Murder City Devil
Okay.
Part 2, and it looked pretty cool, you know. So he was giving us some backstory. I wasn't sure if we were live when we were talking, so I'm not sure if anybody picked that up. What he was, it just seemed like me and him were just chatting. waiting for you to come back. So.
Oh my goodness, the chat's blown up. We got Anthony saying, Jason, what helped you do the best to develop your manga style?
There you go.
And actually, I don't. It's just practice, really. I always wanted to draw like Todd McFarlane, and that didn't work out. So,
Draw like Todd McFarlane.
So anime and a lot of other artists that I really admired actually had more simplistic styles. So I was like, well, maybe it's okay if I do a more simplistic, less detailed style. And so I just kept drawing. I just kind of just did my own thing, and it kind of just all panned out at some point. So I'm not sure how styles develop. They just kind of happen, I think.
Oh, yeah,
question. Jason, that's a good question, because like what he's asking, and we're saying about like anime styles and things like that, is that like for me, like when I started drawing, it's okay. Like you said, hey, I wanted to be the next or Tom McFarlane, right? Is that what you said?
That's what I want. Well, that's what I wanted, but
it's okay because like for all the beginning artists, you gotta like find what you love to get that got you into drawing, as a young kid or young artist or whatever, if you're playing sports or if you're doing the art thing like we're doing, you gotta get it influenced by somebody. And look at that right there, Evan, you are rocking it right there. But after a while, when you're doing your I want to say copying, but you're actually you're using or you're visualizing yourself drawing in a certain way of these artists that you admire, something happens, something like in the process happens that your original art style, that what you began with, what you began with actually develops into a style of its own. It becomes somewhat of an original style. Mm-hmm. So like Jason stuff, and I'm just keeping it on you, Jason.
Yeah.
Very original, even though some people would say, "Oh, it looks chibi, anime," but it's unique, very unique.
Jason's his own style. Jason's his own thing. Like, yeah.
Exactly. It's its own entity. When I see it, it's a signature move. It's like this is Michael Jordan's signature fadeaway, whatever. And Jason's style, like your style, Jason, is very you. It's you. Very you.
Thank you. Molly Manson says, "Hey Jason, hey Molly, how's it going?" Old one says, "How much does a roof cost?" Nothing. It's on the house. Anthony says, "Thanks." I hope that helped, Anthony.
I was gonna add something regarding the styles. Kind of interesting what you said. So for me, when I started, I wanted to be a comic book artist when I was 13. So I was all about Arthur Adams and Todd McFarlane, right? Okay. So I started wanting to draw like that, and then as I started reading more comics and stuff, I started getting into Matt Wagner, and then I started getting into Steve Rude and Nexus, and I started getting into Adam Hughes. And for the longest time, I wanted to draw like Adam Hughes, and I met Adam Hughes and all this stuff, and I wanted to be like that. And also, let's put it this way: I spent my late 20s and early 30s trying to draw like Adam Hughes, and I didn't produce a damn thing. and then eventually, I sort of went back to what I originally went to, was like Arthur Adams and Todd McFarlane kind of style. Mm-hmm. And so I that just seemed more my thing. I kind of understood, or it seemed more, well, I could produce a lot more, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to make the quality just as good, if I'm not emulating Adam Hughes, but with like Todd McFarlane and Arthur Adams and stuff. With that, I just find it's more me, and now I just run with it, because I'm also in my 40s, and it's like, well, either I'm going to do this or I'm not. So I can say that my stuff kind of looks like a poor man's Todd McFarlane or Arthur Adams. Yes.
I like it. I like your style. I think you can definitely tell everyone's got, their own styles. I like that about a lot of artists. They all, find their own way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And Jason, it's cool because even when the artists that get hired early on in Marvel, DC, Image, whatever, you could tell when they do their first pieces that whether it was a pinup or a short story. For instance, there's a guy named I don't know if you guys remember him. His name was Roger Cruz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Cruz, when he first came out, he was like ridiculed, like big time. Nothing against Roger Cruz for trying to be too much like the Image Boys, right? Like Jim Lee. And there was even parts where they said, "Oh, you're just straight copy." But the thing is that he was so in love with that art. Kind of, it reminds me of what Evan was saying. He was so much in like into his art that it kind of blocked his artistic way. If you just push back a little bit and start loosening up, and your like art style becomes more fluid. You start fun with it. You start remembering why you got into everything instead of trying to be like a cookie cutter type of artist that just want to imitate somebody who's at the top of their game. You check out his art now; it's magnificent. It's beautiful. It's like very fluid. He doesn't care about the mistakes because the mistakes is part of his art.
Yeah.
It's truly inspiring. If you actually look, if you go on Instagram, if anybody out there is like watching, and he has a good story to him. Very good artist, dude.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? That sounded like an emergency alert or
It
something.
did. Keith Carmona says, oh wait, LaRue says vor.ong. Okay. Keith Carmona says, the more you examine those who came before you and practice, you begin to shape your own style.
Uh-huh.
And then Old One says, did you hear about the duck detective? Apparently he always quacks the case.
If there's ever a reason for me to start drinking, I think it's because to have a drinking game every time Old One makes a joke about alcohol poisoning. Oh my goodness! All right, well this is the styles, like, I mean, I had the longest time, like, I seriously wasted my 20s and 30s fighting over a style because I was like, no, it has to be perfect, and that's another thing. No, don't be a perfectionist because you'll get nowhere. Take it from me. I wasted 2 decades.
Do you think I think what Noel was saying, when you're first getting into the game and stuff, it's more about what you're trying to draw, like the ones that you admire the most, and then as you do it long enough, you start finding your own way.
Well, here's the thing. It was like I almost went to the point of insanity because it was like I would draw a building and be like, oh no, the bricks are not perfectly shaped, so I'd have to redo the perspective grid and everything like that, and make sure everything was done, and check for like airspeed, velocity, and wind resistance, all this crap, and like, oh no, it's got to be absolutely perfect, to the point where it was like, this isn't even fun anymore. So eventually, as I got older and less impatient, I was like, you know what, I want to get this done so I can. And then when I finally changed my thinking to like just draw the damn thing, and I realized it's like, hey, this isn't so bad, and I can actually get stuff done really quickly. So,
thing too, Evan, is that like when the era that I'm talking about is probably the era where like, and plus the companies that kind of request a certain style, it kind of they take an artist and they say, okay, we want to mold you with what worked before. The editors that work for these big companies, they want you to draw with a speed, and plus they want your lines to look like like the famous of before. So I love like the way you're drawing your hand, your fingers. Like the McFlurrin influence right there.
Yeah, totally. It's funny. I was so into McFarlane when I was in high school or in junior high. I'd always walk around going like this and stuff. People were like, "What the hell are you doing?" Or I'd be like making all those dramatic poses, and I realized, wow, this is why I don't get any dates, because it's like, stop crouching and like making these stupid poses, you freak. It's like, just leave it for the page.
Right, you're modeling your own little the way you do. Like this and stuff. I used to do that a lot. I was like, how does McFlurrin do that? Like with his fingers? But you really think about it, it's like, that's the way the fingers look. So,
and now it also helps because I'm my own hand model because I got arthritis. So, it's...
Do you really?
Yeah. It's okay. I'll be fine.
It's controlled arthritis, right? So it's all good.
Yeah, no, I got some great meds, so I'm really good. So I'm gonna tip to the Canadian healthcare system there. But,
Yikes.
but yeah, no, the developing style, like there comes a point also, like the fact is I was just getting older and impatient, and it's like telling myself like, okay, do you want to produce something or not? And also you got to ask yourself, and this I was talking to Adam Hughes one time at a convention. He said the most important question, this goes for everything in life, is ask yourself why, and give yourself an honest answer, and don't say because it's cool. Like give yourself why are you drawing like this? Why are you doing your page like this? Like that kind of stuff.
Wait a minute. Why is it wrong to think it's cool?
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes there's a time and place for that. You can answer that, and because I think it's that I think you can answer because it's cool. It's like that's like an after the fact kind of thing. It's like I did this because I want to do dramatic pose, and I want to have this character, the Midnight Angel, Mothman, dramatic pose. So
self-plug.
Well, this is sort of like a lot of spoilers here. So I mean, it's what the heck? It's I would get my books done a lot sooner too. So, but
All right. Keith Carmona says, in the writing world, we call that overworking a story, Evan. And then Old One said, I don't need to brag, but cashiers are always checking me out. I like that.
I'll drink to that.
Oh.
Sorry. I think I gotta drink more, and then I'll be like, ah.
God bless that. Is that a guy or girl? Like, doesn't really matter. I mean,
Doesn't matter. It's just, does comedy know any gender? No. Well, I guess maybe if you're telling me,
you gotta watch out for that. I don't know.
yeah. Well,
anyways, thank you for these hilarious jokes.
Yeah, we all have our art, right?
we certainly do.
All right, so this is where I'm at right now.
Holy mackerel, dude!
Claire, so Jenna, just a pose.
Oh, let me blow you up real quick.
All right,
so everyone can see.
Almost done right here. So
Nice.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
I appreciate that. You're amazing, Evan. You're amazing.
No.
Oh no.
It's not about my moment.
No.
I was already the featured artist in the Scattered newsletter there. This is about you. So I've had my moment in the sun.
Oh, yeah. Let's give it out to Alberto. Is it Mendez? He's
yeah, Alberto 311.
Newsletter, right?
Yes. He's a good guy. He's a good dude. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Alberto, for putting together the Scattered newsletter. For that, those who haven't seen it yet, we'll have to put a link somewhere. But it's how do people find that?
I haven't posted on the Facebook Scattered Comics.
Oh, it's posted. Okay, so it's Scattered Comics on Facebook. You can go check it out there.
Yeah, it's on our main page. Go check it out. Subscribe to him, Albert Memes. He is basically the author of the official Scattered Comics newsletter that he's probably going to be doing maybe like once a week, maybe like twice a week.
Yeah, it seems like he seems into it. So
yeah, and buy Ant Farm too. That's his book.
Yes,
gotta get it.
And the Survivors Club.
I heard he recently went to Mariloma High School, my alum high school.
Oh,
high school
that's
I
right.
went to.
Mariloma.
And we'll chat with the. Then I heard there was like a lot of kids out there getting inspired by him. So big ups to Alberto.
Yes.
He's not from Sacramento. He travels a long distance. But that boy gets out. He puts out his comic books, and he goes to the conventions. He's like the only one right now that's going to the conventions out of our group. He's representing Scattered Comics pretty good, man. So
yeah, big ups to him, man. Thank you, Alberto, wherever you are. Old One's back. So I went to the pet shop to buy 5 Bs, but they gave me 6. I guess it was a freebie.
That took me a
There's
second.
there's like several ways I can respond to that, but I can't because it's a family show. Kidding. I love it. Keep going, old one. It's good. It's I want to tell my why did chicken cross the road joke, but I can't because it's a family
Ain't no family show. Jason, is your a family show? Is it a family show?
Yeah.
He has a family, so clearly it would be a family. You know, half his family's in the room. Oh my goodness, this is just. This is just a world of.
Well, you know, because this is streaming on both Facebook and Twitch, and I can just assume all the different. What's going to get you in trouble?
This
I can only see YouTube, so I can see what Evan's doing. Hey, Jason, so oh yeah, there you go, close up, Evan. I love it.
Oh, let me zoom in on Evan here.
Like a homage pose.
a what?
Do you have him in like the McFlurry Spider-Man pose?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, that's the only poses I know. So you know, it's sort of. Well,
Oh, dude, that's a real rare pose.
Well, you know, it's not the cover. It's. I was actually thinking of the Marvel Universe update, the Hulk one that he drew. You know, where the Hulk. If you remember the Marvel Universe '89 update or whatever, and he drew like a nice thing. So I just had like Midnight Angel, Mothman. You know, so I'm going to just actually get Diego to color this, and you know, there we go. Now that I got fully backed by my Kickstarter, thank you everybody. So
Yeah, good Kickstarter. Oh, you know what? Speaking of, oh wait, we got one more joke, and then I'm assuming it's a joke. I see something from Old One. Why does Peter Pan always fly? Because he never lands. Oh, Neverland. Never lands. I get it.
You're doing the joke, Jason.
Huh?
You're doing it. Is he sponsored by?
Oops.
Is this guy sponsored by?
Sponsored? No, he's just here.
He's okay.
He's here in the chat.
Do it.
Jason Juby's live stream drawing, sponsored by the Old One. All right, so we got an unboxing. If I have scissors, do I have scissors around here?
What is it? Skittles?
Yeah, some Skittles.
Got to unbox some candy.
I think I know what this is. That's why I'm opening it on the air.
Morales
says, "I have a riddle. What is white, red, and blue?" I would say the American flag.
Blue.
Oh,
Frank?
this is white, red, and blue.
The Union Jack?
I don't know, Morales. What is white, red, and blue?
A million answers there, so.
The Tears of Orphan?
Old One says a UK flag. Morales says no. Morales says it is 3 cans of paint. Anthony says, final question. Do you consider yourself OEL manga artist? OEL manga artist? What does OEL manga artist mean? Keith Carmelo says, what's in the box? I'm trying to show you, I swear.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Old One's got a bunch of question marks, so I don't know if he's doing a thumbs up or... Anthony says, original English language. Oh. Original English language manga. No, Anthony, it's great questions. To be honest, I've never actually read American English manga. The only ones I ever had were ones that were given to me and they were not translated, but they were really cool, and I love them. They were a bunch of kung fu comic mangas. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see these.
It's like American manga. Was that?
Wait, let's do it this way. So
Jason?
what?
What was the question again? Like, have you ever
Oh,
read?
so Anthony was saying the final question is: do you consider yourself original English language manga artist?
What does that mean? I don't understand what that means.
So I think that means like the translated like
Manga? He's talking like Fred Perry, like he's talking about like
like Antarctic Press kind of stuff. Maybe that's what he's saying.
yeah, like that's American manga, right?
I can't get the aim on this thing right. So these are the bottle
Adam
openers.
Moore.
These are
Have
the
you
metal
heard of
bottle
that?
openers.
Or is he asking, do we do it? Is that what we? Is that?
Oh, Anthony
Consider us
says
doing
Anthony's probably getting sick of us because we're not getting it. Morgan, he says Morgan originally made in English. Oh, probably saying manga originally made in English. Okay, so yeah, he's talking about like Antarctic Press, like
Ninja High School.
Yeah, Ninja High School, Fred Perry. Gosh, I can't.
So like
all-
I already said, like Adam Warren. So like Adam Warren is one, if not one of the best manga artists, and he's American. You know, he's like the man. You know, it's kind of saying like Eminem, the way he raps is like, oh dad, why is he rapping so good and stuff? He's a white dude. And he's like, no, what? He's one of the best rappers, period. So like Adam Warren is one of my biggest influences. I try to emulate everything that Adam Warren does. And
You're Adam Warren.
and
You're
how-
okay. I didn't know
how-
that about you.
Yeah,
Keith said, "Nice. Pass me a bottle."
I can't. Hey, Jason, I can't see your camera. By the way.
You can't see it?
No.
So
Oh, that's because. Okay, let me try holding it up here. See if
that's
that's.
what I've been saying the last hour. But
Well,
I don't even know what you're doing, Jason. So
Yeah, Jason can be naked for all we know, man. But
well,
Like,
everyone else can see what I'm doing, and they would. Our viewer count would just leave if I was getting naked.
Freak.
These are the bottle openers from the our Kickstarter campaign. So
Bottle openers. I'll see it on the YouTube after.
yeah.
How'd you guys get bottle openers?
I had them made from. So they're made by Naughty Fairies. That doesn't sound right.
The company or the fairies?
That's the company.
Oh, okay.
Wendy, that runs the company, makes them herself.
Okay.
So
Nice.
She's talented, very talented.
yeah,
Yes,
she does, and she does
Wendy.
a couple of different styles. I had no idea they're this big. This is really cool. But she has a couple different styles. So we're gonna experiment and maybe try and put some other ones for the next campaign.
I have a question, Jason.
I may have an answer.
Are you going to test out the bottle openers live on live stream?
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
What soda pop?
Oh, yeah. I guess I could do soda
What
pop.
were you thinking of?
Yeah, I guess I could do soda pop. Oh, we have another. Let's see. Old one says, I never buy trail mix without dried fruit and chocolate. That's just nuts. I don't. Oh, you get it.
Yeah. Love it. Someone got a good value out of their Amazon purchase on joke books. So.
All right, I think I'm actually done with this one.
What, the live stream or the?
No,
Can't see anything.
the sketch.
No. Well, I'll have to check it out later, my friend, because I can only see
Oh, I forget. You can't see it.
young Noel Serrato.
I can't see it.
You know, and you know, you can sort of like, again, I apologize. My camera setup is not the best, folks. You know, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm just a man. You know, inking
I love
as,
it, dude. I could
inking as quick as he can
Wow, that's fast.
for you people. Well, yeah, because now I'm live on with you guys, and you guys are like, you know, professional artists compared to my slow.
Whatever, dude.
You
You're
know,
a professional
my
artist.
slow, well, compared to my slow craftsmanship that I put into these etchings, you know,
First of all,
I gotta,
speed
I gotta
has nothing to do with the kind of art that you produce.
yeah, but it's live, so I got to give something for the people, right?
Oh.
You know, I can't just win people over with this face. I mean, I'm not a matinee idol, and you know, I mean, I can't expect to make money with
Matinee
this face alone. I got a mouth to feed. So, anyway, so what do you guys think of Revenge of the Ninja, 1983, Sho Kosugi? What's your thoughts
I've
on
never
that?
seen it yet.
Oh my god!
Didn't you bring this up in that?
I bring it up all the time because Revenge of the Ninja is like just I love it so much.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that series, it got me into like ninjas, man. Like the whole thing. I wanted to dress up and.
Are you serious? You've seen it
and then
too?
I got like a skateboard thing just because of that movie.
You know what? Here,
Am I the only one that hasn't seen it?
watch it? Showcase Revenge of the Ninja 1983. Hold on, guys. I'll show you how much I love ninjas. We'll see.
I have a fondness for ninjas too. So like back in the if you didn't like ninjas back in the 80s and 90s, and there's actually not the 90s, but like 80s.
No, it was the 80s. Because if you grew up in the 80s, there's three things you want to be: a ninja, an astronaut, or a wrestler. So
A wrestler.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that TV show, The Master?
Yeah. I didn't think I saw.
Well, don't say it like that. Like, yeah, of
he was
course
like
I do.
He was like an old man. He was a ninja. He was a master.
Heck yeah, he was a master. Who's that? Cleve. He was on all those spaghetti westerns with Clint Eastwood.
Here, show you. This is what I look like because it's winter here in Winnipeg. It's very cold. So this is what I look like in winter. If you see me coming down the street, so I got my mask on. God, I wish I was playing some ninjas.
Oh my gosh, you look scary.
See, this is how much I love ninjas.
You look like you're gonna rob a bank.
Because I'm like a 45-year-old man, but yet I'm like out in the cold, taking the bus, dressed like a ninja.
Evan, just a reminder, everybody in the U.S. looks like that right now. So you're not. It's like back in the 80s right now in the U.S.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. You know, I got the need for speed. So, you know. And speaking of which, where the hell's my ink brush? Oh, there it is. Okay. Anyways, so Jason, do you remember, like, okay, did you guys, like, how much did you seriously love ninjas back then? Like,
I dressed up as a ninja as a kid.
Yeah. Did you ever dress up like a ninja as a grown man?
I want to.
Me too. Me too.
I want to. See, I don't have a ninja.
Yeah, did you guys watch the show The Master? But it wasn't on very long.
Didn't I already talk about this?
Yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, I'm just reiterating.
Oh.
But did you guys, like, what were your thoughts on, like, I gotta rewatch American Ninja, and actually I like Ninja 3: The Domination.
Yeah, I know there's a bunch of them.
There was. Ninja 3. Yeah, it's serious. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. This is like real quality stuff. But yeah, I really loved them so much. You know,
Old ones.
Like,
oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's nothing important. I grew up like an only child because I didn't have like siblings growing up, And sometimes, like, so I didn't have a lot of friends, so I dress up like a ninja and like climb on my roof. And
Oh yeah, of course, man.
and then I think about life. When I was like an 8-year-old kid on a roof dressed as a ninja, and I look down at people, and people usually yelling at me saying, "Get down from there, you're an idiot." So that's how it is, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
old one says, "Have you heard about the cheese that's working out? Have you heard about the cheese that's working out? He's
I think
shredded.
it's the cheese is gonna be the hard thing. What is it?
He's shredded."
Is this okay? I think old one's Keith Carmona. I think it's Keith.
Old one also says, "Can dogs use X-ray machines?"
Yeah, this is Keith.
No, but cat scan. Cat scan.
That's Keith. I think he's trying out new material for his class.
Morales says, "Thank you so much for doing this. This is very uplifting, and it's nice to see how you all get your work done from scratch. This is very nice of you." See, this is what I'm talking about Morales, man. This guy has nothing but love for us. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Old one says, "I am not Keith Carmona. I am just a joker. LOL." Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
It's probably Burton. That's who it is. It's one of the scattered people. I don't know if it's Eli. Eli's probably.
The jokes are pretty signature. They're signature to Eli, so believe me.
I think it might be Eli. I'm pretty sure.
His Twitter account, right?
Yeah. I think. Do you guys ever watch Cobra Kai and then just realize that the show's so much better than the movies?
Yeah.
You know what?
No, because they wouldn't be. You know what? I think the movies helped. Without the movies, there wouldn't be a show. I think it builds. I just think it builds really good on it.
True. Fair enough.
But it is really good.
I like to think that opposite because I agree, Jason. But also, just any series that brings content to the original, it kind of matches, kind of like ways off. And I'm actually starting to way off to the series, thinking that series is like epic. It brings it fills in all the holes.
Yeah.
It's kind of how Star Wars, the episode 1, 2, and 3, right? And people gave it a big those movies sucked and they're not like the original 4, 5, and 6, blah 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 blah. But decades, right? Check this out.
And now we wish they were like the new ones were. Now we wish the newest ones were like that.
What happened?
Didn't I go on a rant about this last week about how much I thought Last Jedi absolutely sucked?
I think we always rant about that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about episode 1, 2, and 3. I could care less about the last 3 that came out.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like in 2000, 1999, in between 2000 and whatever, episode 1, 2, and 3. When you seen them, what did you think? What's your first reaction back in 1999?
I thought it was 1999 when I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, finally! I've waited how many years for some new content?"
Yeah.
When it first opened and they showed the 2 Jedi talking to the protocol droid, I'm like, "This is Star Wars." And then as soon as they landed on the Gungan planet and they ran to Jar Jar, which I guess it's not horrible, but it's like that could have been 3PO very easily, like. Right. Yeah.
You're right. That was about the time I started wondering.
Jason, if you look at me, that whole conversation with the Jar Jar Binks thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So my point, what I'm trying to get to, was that when you actually watched Clone Wars, the animated series, season 1 through whatever, 7, 8, whatever it was,
it's dope.
It brought content to those.
That's true.
3 movies. Okay, so now it makes you fall in love with Anakin, and it makes you like, oh, look at Ahsoka, look at Obi-Wan Kenobi, like even Jar Jar Binks, it brought relevance to the Binks.
You're right.
Mm.
You're
You know what I'm
right.
Binks. So
You're
like when you watch it now, I actually appreciate those movies.
You're
But
right.
not because of how they came out. It's because of the anime series. So
Yeah, okay. I have I never have seen Clone Wars because I kind of got burnt out on Star Wars.
Oh, you should see
After-
that. I will say you should see that. That's good.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're gonna come over here and sit down and watch them with me.
Yeah, I will. No.
Okay, cool.
When they're on Netflix, I just started binge watching it. I started watching it. It's really good. Old one
Yeah.
says, "What is the king of all school supplies?" All right, this one's to Noel.
so what?
what is the king of all school supplies?
The king of all school supplies?
Yeah,
He asking me that?
I'm asking you. Let's see if you know this.
The king of all school
Yes,
supplies.
I will tell you the answer in a second. Just take a guess.
Is a pencil? What?
A ruler.
I don't. A what?
A ruler.
Ruler. Is that a riddle?
Yeah. I told you this from old one.
Confused the hell out of me.
I know. I'm like, wow. What?
God,
Next
God,
time,
I love old-timey jokes.
the next one I'll go to Evan.
What, me? What? I thought it was a Canadian question.
No, it's
I feel
old.
like-
It's old one.
Oh, well,
What are you drinking,
Cool.
Evan?
drinking coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, drinking
Okay.
coffee. Why do you think? Why do you think I'm all hyper? Because I, talk about Revenge of the Ninja. That's why. Now the electric pencil, the electric eraser comes out, my friends. Thanks, Shelly. Dee's mom got me this, and oh my god! If you ever have an electric eraser, oh my god, it's so handy. It's so good. It's so right. Do you guys? What are your thoughts when back in the day, you'd be watching Arsenio Hall and reading New Mutants?
You crack
I'm
me up, man.
What do you think? Do you ever think back to those times where you're when you were a lad reading New Mutants and watching Arsenio Hall, and
That's very specific.
Well, didn't you? I mean, that's what I did.
Noel, what were you doing when you were reading New Mutants and watching Arsenio Hall?
Well, I used to watch Arsenio Hall, so I could probably answer
I've never
this.
seen that
was-
either. Keith says Clone Wars on Netflix was cool.
I think Keith worked on Arsenio Hall, didn't he?
Old one says it's not a riddle, it's a joke. Old one says I took the shell off my racing snail to make them faster.
Okay.
But if anything, it just made him more sluggish.
Okay, I got a retort for old one. Okay, here's a joke, and this is a little blue, but not so bad that it's PG-13. All right, it's fine. Okay, what's the joke? I can't remember now. Oh,
That
okay.
is not
so,
coffee you're drinking.
Yeah, no. Here's the joke. Okay, so this guy goes to a Halloween party, sees this couple. The guy walks in. There's a chick on his back, hanging on his back, and she's I don't know what this nothing to do. Anyways, this chick's right.
Evan Deast calling me. She said she wants to hear this joke. Make sure it's appropriate.
Oh yeah, she heard this joke. Okay, so this guy goes to Halloween party, sees this couple. This couple, there's a guy and a girl. The girl's on the guy's back, and she's naked. And the guy says to the couple, "Hey, where are you guys supposed to be?" And they're like, "We're a
I'm
turtle."
gonna just shut him off.
And then he says, "What's the significance of the chick?" And he says, "That's Michelle." Thank you. Good old week. A lot more funnier when you're drunk. Yeah.
I think you and old one came from the same school of jokes.
Evan, that was a great joke.
It was, wasn't it? It was told by a guy at a bar stool, sitting at a bar.
By a burst.
By a bar.
It's not the. It's not joke, Evan, is the delivery, man.
It is
Love
the delivery. You know, that's what. Do we guys? What do you guys think of El DeBarge? Was that you guys like back in the day?
Sam Maxon, what's up? Sorry, go ahead.
No, here's the story I want to tell you guys from the 80s. So I went to this camp. It was a Christian camp. It was called Camp Arnes. Okay. So, anyways, like I excelled at like archery and like horseback riding, right? And it's kind of cool. You guys ever go to like summer camp?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And I didn't like it. I ended up being the camp bully, but that's another story. But anyways, so like I had like this horse, and I was like riding this horse, and I liked my horse so much, I sang an El DeBarge song to him. Mm-hmm. And then the counselor was like, "Evan, you're getting off the trail. You're gonna get lost." And I'm like, "I'm almost done this song." Yeah. And I think the horse liked it.
Was that a joke?
Anyway.
What?
Oh, Evan.
Old one says, "Oh, hey, bro. Hi, bro. Can you hear me? That pan flip, bro. Sure spicy." Sam Maxon
I
said,
think he's trying.
HNY, which is Hanny. Anyway, Sam, what's up? Slammin' Sam, the best DJ out there. He's got a live show
I love it.
3 times a week.
You know, I actually
Jason. I think the real one is they're going joke for joke right now. It's a battle right now.
Yeah, I think they're. I think
these are jokes. These are moments in my life. This is not a funny. It's not.
Uh-oh.
This is.
Uh-oh.
It's the one that
Keith Carmona says, "This is the only cast with an LD Barge reference." Sam Maxon said, HNY equals Happy New Year. Oh, Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody, actually.
Yeah, it's already the 15th. Huh?
I don't know all these young kids' lingo. All the letters. Hey, when you get my age, everyone's younger than you.
All right. Oh, this is something else, my friends. This is something else.
All right. Where we at right now with your guys' drawings? I'm
Huh?
looking at.
I'm about done with my last one here.
I'll be done in about 2 weeks. So,
Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, is that a Spider-Man
Fully
homage?
What's that?
Is that a spider?
Well, I was saying that.
Well,
It looks
yeah,
like-
not really. It's just, that's how I think. That's just my go-to pose. So maybe, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Just say it is. Just say it is.
Yeah. The answer to your question, yes.
You'll get a bunch of collectors that are going to want it.
Well,
Yeah, a lot of collectors are gonna be. If it just like kind of looks a little bit like that, then they're like, I need to buy it. So Evan, it's gonna be sold in like an hour, dude. It's all good. There you go.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna send some original artwork to both of you lads. In addition to the Kickstarter rewards.
Wow, you Canadians are so polite, calling us lads.
No,
It's
that's
so
not all.
sweet.
Canadians are horrible people. I'm just me. So,
Oh, well, you're a very wonderful person. I like
Canadians,
being-
you don't.
Outlaw.
I like being
You're talking about
called.
this is like the worst country in the world. Oh my god.
I like being called a lad.
Jesus, come over there. Golly, they're gonna hunt you down, boy.
Who's gonna hunt me down?
Your neighbor.
Wait.
Neighbor. What?
You have neighbor.
Oh, he's a big Transformers the movie fan, so he's solid. So
That's what's up. That's what's up.
yeah,
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's all good.
You gotta watch out for those GoBot fans. They'll come after you, Evan.
The GoBot fans?
I had to explain to Dee what, like, because Dee's like 10 years younger than I am, and she was asking like, what the hell was a GoBot? I explained to her, and then she understood why GoBots absolutely suck. So
Yeah, did you guys feel like you betrayed Transformers if you like got into GoBots at all?
No, don't. That's ridiculous.
That was just me. I always felt like
I had a birthday once, and a kid, like, someone bought me a GoBot, and yeah, well, that was I think that GoBot.
There's a punchline here.
It's no longer a friend, huh, Evan?
Well, no, I mean, this is almost like going on 35 years ago. So like that GoBot's probably still on the roof of the house that I grew up in when I was a kid, and then on that my ninja lair. That's when, you know. So that's,
You know, they made toys out of those too, right?
out of what, ninjas, or like out of
Toys. They had a line of toys.
what, GoBots?
The Revenge of the Ninja, the Ninja 1, 2, and the.
No way. shut
No,
up.
they didn't
No,
make
seriously,
toys.
No,
Did
no.
they?
You remember the third movie that had all the colors of the ninjas?
Yeah.
They had like this whole camp where
Yeah.
that was Domination. I think that was
No.
Domination. They made specific toys of all the different colors of all the ninjas.
No, I think that was American Ninja 3, wasn't it?
So yeah, there you go. It was American Ninja 1,
Yeah.
2 or 3, one of those two. Yeah,
Yeah,
they came out.
Did
It
you
was
sell
just-
them at your comic book store, Noel?
Huh?
Did you sell those ninja toys at your comic book store?
I'm not saying nothing.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
Okay, so we got a bunch of chats here. Let's see. Old one. What's the difference between snowman and a snow woman?
Oh, no, I can't answer that.
This one. I think I know this one.
Okay.
I heard this before, and I refuse to answer it.
That you don't know it.
Oh, I know. I know that. I know the.
Snowballs.
Yeah.
Old one
Maybe
says
so.
flex tape
You gotta
commercial.
love the live streaming, don't you?
Keith
Oh,
Carmona
shit.
says favorite Transformer. Go.
Jeez, how does one answer that? What does one base it on?
Jetfire.
Oh, the Robotech ripoff?
Come on, man.
No, come on, man.
You rip-off, guys. Come on, man.
At the risk
It
of
is a ripoff, but yeah.
sounding unpopular, probably my favorite Autobot was probably Smokescreen or Rodimus Prime.
That's not bad.
Ooh, the headmasters. The headmasters were pretty cool too. You know, I love the headmasters. I thought they were very unique. Either, you know, they couldn't move at all, but they were very unique. You know, that big Ultra Magnet. Not Ultra Magnet. Is it Ultra Magnet?
Fortress Maximus.
Fortress Maximus, or I forgot what it was called, but it was like 10 feet tall or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
I think my favorites came really late in the game though. I loved the Combaticons.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And then I always thought, why didn't they
I remember that one.
why
That was very rare.
didn't they transform into military vehicles in the first place? Like, you know, they're all Volkswagen Bug and you know, like transform into a military helicopter. Oh, that's
You know, we know, like when they were, what was it called? They were called Diaclones, right? When they first came out.
Mhm.
And they didn't have names. They were just like I think
Takara
Takara, which is not the creator. They're the ones. Yeah, they're the ones that actually came out with the prototypes and everything. It wasn't after when what is it? I'm not sure if it was Hasbro or somebody licensed it from the U.S. and started making comic books and cartoons. They had to come up with like a.
Oh, that was it was the representatives from Hasbro went to a toy fair in Japan, saw these transferring robots, were like licensed to print money. And then they went to Marvel Comics. They talked to Jim Shooter, said do something with this, and he went to Denny O'Neil, and he like started that. And Bob Buddy Yansky was tasked to write up all the cool names, and they came up with the story. And then they gave it to Sunbow Productions, and they made an awesome cartoon. It's like that was like a religion for me. And
I was gonna say,
And that
dude,
was-
you
even though it was
know
like-
quite a bit about this.
It was American made too, so it's kind of like combined.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
it's a collaboration of two different creators from two different parts of the world.
yeah.
But what was the Diaclone? The Diaclones had like Optimus
Careful,
Prime when he was
stuff like
blue. It
Yeah.
had like what was that cool? The two brothers, the Sideswipe
And so
and Sunstreak.
Oh
They have
yeah.
different colors too. So
Yeah.
those were cool toys. I remember seeing them. And then you got the bootlegs.
Yep.
Of course, everyone remembers the bootlegs. They had all different types of colors and everything. So yeah, there's a slew of different Transformers.
Actually, it was
My favorite.
Dynamo, and there was another Japanese toy line called Microchange, and that was the one that had all the cassettes and Soundwave and Megatron and the mini-bots, because they were supposed to be like actual things. But it's interesting because now the Megatron toy, the actual toy from Hasbro, is illegal. You can't because it looks too much like a real gun. Because back in our day, who cared about safety? Like.
They put the
Well, that's why we had better toys.
Yeah, but the Megatron toy is illegal. You can't take it anywhere. So it's like, how's that for a villain?
It's illegal, but also a big collector's item now.
Yeah. I never
like toys. All-time cool toys are the Transformers. You guys remember the watches?
The watches.
The Transformer watches?
Yeah, Transforming.
Like quartz. The quartz watches?
Yep.
Those were like, and if you were a kid and you wanted something for like Christmas or your birthday, those were kind of like the ones where it's like, Dad, you gotta give me this. Mom, you gotta give me this. And they're super impossible to find.
Yeah, well, this year's the reason why, because I had one of those chronoform watches, and they'd be like, hey kid, what time is it? And I'd be like, it's 4 o'clock. No, it's time to get your ass kicked. And that was it for me.
Old one said, Happy New Year 2020, everybody. Happy New Year 2020.
Was that a joke or was that a statement?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Statement. Old one. Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, old one.
Waiting for the young one. Anyways.
Funny one, huh? Yeah. Look at this. Look at this fine kind of. So Jetfire's, Jason, who was your favorite? You said you like the Combaticons?
I like the Combaticons, but in the meanwhile, at the beginning, I was a Soundwave fan.
Yeah. Did you guys? I actually had that. Toy. That was a cool toy. That was like really cool.
I like that you can get more than you can put more characters inside of them and stuff.
Yeah, I know. That was like totally cool. There was like, that was good times. Good time. Although now that I look at it, it's like Transformers were kind of crappy toys because a lot of them were like bricks. Like they didn't move. Like Jetfire moved and stuff like that. He can bend and stuff, but a lot of them were just kind of cheap. And honestly, and that's why G.I. Joe was the best toy. Because here's
you're stirring it up now.
Serious question for you guys. This is very I'm not joking here. Regarding G.I. Joe toys, did you know anyone that had the USS Flag, the aircraft carrier toy that was like 8 feet long? You did? Ooh.
Yeah.
You knew a kid that had
there's a store in Sacramento that's been here for, I don't know, more than 25, maybe 20 years. It's called Toy Fusion.
Okay.
And Toy Fusion was like an old friend of mine named Andrew Ling, I believe. And in Toy Fusion, they actually had the actual toy displayed in the shop for, I don't know, God knows how. You could see it. It was there. They had the, like in the back room, like the humongous box.
Yeah.
But they said like a diorama.
Yeah.
And it's a piece of work, dude. It's beautiful. And I could just imagine back in like the 80s where this lucky kid would actually get it. Because it would be.
It was like a coffee table, though. Apparently, this thing was like 8 feet long. It's like, where the hell would you put it? Like, what? His parents were rich enough to.
You would have to have like the resources to dedicate a room for it. I think. Yeah. It's bigger than a coffee table. It's bigger than that, dude. Or like 2 coffee tables.
Yeah. I was just wondering about that. If you guys had ever, so you've actually seen it. I've never, I never.
Keith Carmona says Shockwave was my favorite. Transformers number 3. Mark Bright, artist.
Yeah.
And remember, Shockwave had a variant in Radio Shack that was called the Galactic Man.
Yeah, I
So
had
he
that
was-
one.
I had that too.
Yeah, and his trigger was inappropriate. But yeah, you know, I was like, hey kids, here you go. Here's a galactic man. He's excited.
And, yeah.
Yeah, I had him. He was called Shackwave. Yeah, that he was. Yeah, I had galactic man. I had a lot of Transformers knockoffs and stuff like that. So I mean, it was good times. But you know, it was that was yeah, I don't know. I was just wondering about that because that was a serious question that I had about the USS flag. That kind of intrigued me. Just the fact that it's Hasbro actually marketed it. That was like, you know what, we need to build an aircraft carrier and market it to kids and have it 8 feet like.
What is that, like a $500 toy?
It was like, yeah, I think it was like $100 back in the day, and that's a lot of money. So it was like,
there was something kind of equivalent to that too, but it wasn't in that scale. If you remember the old cartoon series called Mask.
Oh yeah, Mask.
There was the volcano where all
They were transforming vehicles, but they just
Yeah,
transformed into different kinds of like weaponized
But they had
vehicles or something.
volcano base thing that they all came out of.
Yeah.
And I was lucky enough to actually have one in my possession.
really?
Until recently. So that right there was also, I believe, one of those things where they were trying to go head to head against the G.I. Joe. The scale wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I think Cobra, like in G.I. Joe, if you're sticking with G.I. Joe, Cobra had like the Pterodome.
Mm-hmm.
But that is nothing compared to the flag. You know, the U.S. flag is just, it's something where they probably made it and they were like, what the hell are we doing? It's humongous.
D says, "Hiya, fellas. Evan, make sure to let me in. En route, LOL."
Oh,
And then D says, "Jason, you should design corsets. Ooh la la." Hey, I got my corset right here. So guys, we've been doing this for about an hour and a half. So we're about 20. Oh, let me blow you up real quick so people can see that. Oh, that looks nice. Very cool.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna add one of the backers.
You can just give that
Maybe
to
feature
me.
backer, maybe backer that gets it
That one's mine.
from our just ended. So
So we're gonna have to actually go ahead and sign off. We're 25 minutes over.
oh.
So why don't I'll give you everyone a chance to plug some stuff. D says nice stuff. Noel, why don't you go ahead and start? Is there anything you want to plug?
yeah, so thanks again, Jason, Evan, for having me on board. It was fun to actually come back. I'd like to throw a shout out to like all the LCSs that are in our area that support indie comics, that support our company, Scattered Comics. We had a conversation this morning about a certain particular store that's out there in Sacramento, World's Best Comic. Dave, he's the Best Comics. He's had us many times at the store, and he's still one of the actually people the our actual label, which is Scattered Comics. So again, Dave, thank you. Jason, thanks for having me on board. And
Thanks for being here, brother.
It was fun, dude.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Evan, is there anything you
Yeah.
what would you like to
I
plug?
have my comic book, Murder City Devil. It's going to be out in stores very kind of soon. It's going to be on Indie Planet very soon, on Studio Comics Press very soon, so you can order print on demand and get your copy. And I also have my other title, Lucha Mystery. It's already 3 books in, kind of thing. So we got that. That's issue 2, because these are I got to send to my backers. But yeah, Lucha Mystery, Murder City Devil. Go to your local comic store and demand that they carry it. And yeah, we'll do that. And thanks again, fellas. I appreciate it.
Will that work if we demand it?
Yeah, well, if you get from Indie Planet, it's going to hopefully be on there very soon in Studio Comics Press. And I'm trying to get into stores as much as I can. So here's going to be some backer awards that I got. Actually, this doesn't look too bad. Not to toot my own horn, but yeah, okay, cool. All right, so.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, thank you for everyone that's in the chat. We had a great time. Thank you, Old One, for all the jokes. Thank you, Dee, for showing up. Thank you, Keith. And thank you for all the fans that came in with all the great questions in the chat. It was a lot of fun. You guys, happy Friday. To some of us, we're going to have a nice long 3-day weekend because of Monday holiday. But you guys, have a good one out there. Stay safe. We love you. And we'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, next time. Bye.
Peace.
Yeah. And clear.
And make sure to check out the Patreon.
Just want to thank everybody for watching it all the way to this point. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, guys, have a good one.